Every journalist in Gaza is currently reporting on the starvation of the Palestinian people. And yet not a single journalist in Gaza has ever reported on Hamas's consistent hijacking and theft of aid trucks coming into Gaza. Now, before you go and leave a comment on my page, here's proof of exactly what I'm talking about. As you can see, aid trucks with armed Hamas gunmen openly stealing aid that was intended for the Palestinian civilians. Hamas has been violently confiscating aid since the beginning of this war, and I've talked about this multiple times. Now, this serves two purposes. One, to control the food, because if you control the food going into Gaza, you control the population of Gaza. And the second purpose is far more sinister. Hamas knows they couldn't win this war militarily. They never could. So they implemented a completely different strategy. The more they suffer, and the more they can show their suffering to the world, the more they can vilify Israel. And the more they show their suffering, the more they can buy sovereignty from a weak and woke world who are too politically correct to call out their radical Islamic ideologies. And this wicked strategy of Hamas has worked. I mean, this has been proven by the recent announcement by both France and the UK to recognize a Palestinian state. And essentially, all the UK and France are doing are rewarding terrorists for their October 7th terrorism. But here's what you need to think about. If Hamas wasn't in power, there would have been no war, no destruction, and no humanitarian crisis to speak about today. Hamas not only manufactured this crisis, they needed the crisis to continue to hide in the shadows of public knowledge and opinion. And this leads me to my second conclusion. Every single journalist in Gaza works for Hamas. And I mean every single journalist. Since not even one journalist has ever reported on Hamas stealing aid, despite the clear evidence that I can show you over and over again. Have you also noticed how not a single journalist in Gaza has lost weight in 22 months? Who's feeding them? The answer to that question is the same people who are feeding you endless lies and propaganda today. Hamas. So my question to you, if you've finally woken up, is who is really starving the Palestinian children?